After being bitten by a radioactive bird, our somewhat mannered Tony Tuthill feels compelled to become Phineas, the SKYDUDE, a SKYDUDE anyway. And this is titled Gremlins. Something changed in the last live stream. We did half a dozen missions, maybe not that many. Sure seemed like it, or at least tried. But in doing so, somehow or another, we bugged Neofly. Now, it is a work in progress, and so I can't be too upset when stuff goes wrong. It's a pre-release work in progress at this point, you know, and things can go wrong. So what's been happening is we're picking jobs, but it's not establishing the jobs at the airport, and we're getting error messages like the pilot and the airplane are at the wrong place, but we're not, right? And then when I picked certain missions, let's go back into Neofly here. After picking certain missions, it says that I should be starting at different airports. So something's gone terribly wrong. And I'm going to try to resolve it without having to start over again and see if that fixes the problem, just starting over. Another thing, too, as I've discovered, is if you try to, while I was getting ready for this live stream and testing things, I used the keyboard controls that speed up the simulator so I could immediately fly over to Colorado Springs and do a landing and see if that solved something. That bugged on me. So I was unable to slow down the simulator after speeding it up, and I crashed. So I do have the insurance. I did purchase the insurance in here. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. Insurance. There must be something that's not showing the in the settings that's not showing the mouse. Let's see here. See if it is or not. Okay, it is showing the mouse. I did buy the insurance, and yeah, I think we're okay. But now, okay, so now I'm trying something else out. See right here on this job, it says KFCS. This job, well, that's flying. See, it's starting at KFCS. They should all be starting at KFLY. Prepare to create transit mission. I don't want to do that. I need to change the airport. So that's what I've been trying to figure out is where did it go wrong? Because when you first start, you create your home base. But now at the hangar, it's not showing me where my home base is. It says bring the aircraft to this pilot location. We can try to do that and see what it does. Now we're at Colorado Springs Airport. Aircraft is already at pilot location. Okay. So search jobs. We need something really close. That's the same airport we're at. Really? How do you refresh this list? The closest thing is Pueblo. That's like a 15-20 minute flight. We're not that long, but isn't there anything closer? Passengers. No passenger missions? What is going on with this thing? This one is bring 200 pounds of coffee to Pueblo. 300 pounds of coffee. Okay, so let's start it. And okay, and we're here. We'll hit ready to fly and see if it loads up cargo. We don't get any. I haven't been getting any radio messages from Elena. None. So this is supposed to auto connect. Okay, 370 pounds connected. Now here, and now we're not getting any updates, but this is what it was giving me earlier. Waiting for matching plane and location. Now I'm seeing car. What is this? Cargo flight, 0 passenger. Delivered cargo. Oh, so these are jobs that are currently open. Hmm. Okay, it shows that we've got cargo and we have magazines now. Is that what we were supposed to deliver to the other place? But when I get there, it doesn't conclude the mission. Or is the sound out somehow? I don't know. So we're sitting at 15.5. Well, I guess we'll just have to do it and see if the money changes. 15.547. Or KCOS. Doesn't change. See. What do you mean ICAO not found? Crashed once today. Oh, you shit. Oops. Said a dirty word. I did what I did in the last live stream. This is just a nightmare. And I'm going to delete it. Yeah. All right, so let's check our cargo over here and still show that we have it. Unbelievable. What is going on? Now when I look on that screen, look how far away we look. Three 36CO. Let's look up in here. Shows it over there. All right, well, let's close that and put this one up here. Try that instead and see what we get. Now where are we here? Okay. Not exactly the plane we want to be taking on the grass, sir. Now I don't see it at all. What? Okay, what's going on here? Now it says we passed it. Uh, kind of where we were, kind of. Now it's saying over here. And it's saying drop down now. Nothing below us here. We'd have to come over here. Yeah, that's kind of. I don't know. This is not right. Ugh, I knew it. Mm-hmm. That was wonderful. There was nothing there. Hmm. Okay, well, the next one is Pueblo. At least that we know where it's at. So let's this is so frustrating. Yeah, no messages. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Don't know how to fix this. Mm-hmm.
Colorado Springs ground Kineas 2-1 request taxi for departing straight out with India.
We're gonna get errored again.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 17 left via taxiway cross runway tree 1. Contact tower on 133.15 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 17 left using taxiway cross runway tree 1 Kineas 2-1.
Kineas 2-1, you were not cleared to take off.
Right? Get it. Mm-hmm.
Colorado Springs approach Kineas 2-1 is type Cessna 152 2 miles southeast of Colorado Springs 6,300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Kineas 2-1, Colorado Springs approach. Squawk 2271.
Squawk 2271 Kineas 2-1.
Kineas 2-1, radar contact 5 miles east of Butts, 9,100 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Kineas 2-1.
Kineas 2-1, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved, Kineas 2-1. Denver Center Kineas 2-1 is type Cessna 152 5 miles north of Pueblo 7,000 feet. Request flight following.
Kineas 2-1, Denver Center. Squawk 566 tree.
Squawk 566 tree, Kineas 2-1.
Kineas 2-1, radar contact 4 miles north of Pueblo, 6,100 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Roger, Kineas 2-1.
Do 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 do.
Pueblo
What?
Bravo-Kinias
Come
2-1
on.
to taxi departure to the east with Quebec.
Kinias 2-1 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 26 left.
No.
Taxiway Alpha cross runway tree 5 Alpha.
No, 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 no.
119.1 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 26 left via taxiway Alpha Kinias 2-1.
Hello, Captain.
That's what we wanted to hear. Yes. Hello, that's what we want to hear. You.
Pilot from dispatch. Please stand by.
Yes, you're back. You're back. How, why, I don't know. That is what we want to hear.
Let's get out of here.
Right? It says it just loaded cargo. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Back to Neofly and see what that says. Still shows Pueblo, and it still shows that we have our coffee. Hey, we want to get rid of that one for sure. Can't load or unload objects while the engine is running. That could have something to do with this. Engines off. So that one.
Pilot, stand by. The cargo is being removed.
Yay! Move cargo job. I'm glad I didn't have to start over. That's now working. Why she didn't give us our initial takeoff audio, I don't know. I don't know how this thing works, how it connects to its own servers, you know, because it's drawing live data for the live stuff. So I don't know, you know, if the errors are caused by their internal workings or me. But we should have more money than that. That's where we were sitting at last time, right? 15,547. Go back to Neofly. 15,547, and I'm still showing coffee. Destination KPUB here. So it dumped the cargo, which was magazines, but it didn't take the coffee. Let's go to the market. I don't know. Let's go to the market and sell it. Fine. Coffee. A pub. They're not even buying coffee. Oh, but they're selling caviar. Can you believe it in Pueblo? Really? Okay. We can dump it. That doesn't help. I want to start the engine and turn it off again. Nothing. Hmm. Mm-hmm. They pull over near the terminals. I'm even getting lag. Rubber banding. What's going on here? Nope. I can't think what to do, but like take off and fly and land again. Nope. All right, let me dump the cargo. What does that do? Dump it. Highlight, dump. Can't dump it. Okay, go back to the hangar. Jobs. And kill it.
Pilot, stand by. The cargo is being removed.
Oh, you're kidding me. What? But we didn't get paid at all. Nope. Okay, back to Colorado Springs. Bring 342 pounds of medicine. These guys don't have medicine. Computers. They don't have computers. %. Watch this be another like $350 tune-up. That's not so bad. That's better. $100. Take it. Click to repair the aircraft hull. Damaged. Okay. Okay, we can try one out to the Royal Gorge again. Let's see what happens.
Hey, I see you brought your selfie stick. Please fly our guests to the POI and complete a few circuits so they can grab some pictures.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Hey, Captain, we have the tour guests climbing on board right now.
Missing payload. I want more payload. Boarding. right, got our payload match.
Pilot, all the guests are on board. The weather looks perfect for photos.
I can't remember which. Got it out there still. Which runway we're supposed to take off on? Okay. Well, I suppose it may have worked itself out. Still getting some rubber banding. Let's see, is there something open that I shouldn't have open? Do. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Nobody has been tuning in, and I just realized that some people may have been tuned in, and now another thing I don't have open is the chat window. As it's trying to send one. And low. This. Now chat doesn't seem to be working. Sending. But I don't see it. It was working earlier just fine. You just closed the dockable window. Yes. Try it again. Chat. There it is. Now I see my hellos. Man, gremlins. Gremlins everywhere today. Nothing wants to work right. This is nuts. All right, we were closing things down to see if there's anything that we can do. What's causing us to lag now? I do see that some people have tuned in, probably tuned out, but if you're still tuned in, hey, thank you for taking a day out of your a day out of your moment, a moment out of your day. Even consider tuning into something as silly as this. I can't thank you enough. Please hit like and subscribe. And I did realize there is at the top of your screen, if you're checking things out, there is a bell icon that you click to notify. I always hear them say that in the videos, but I never really paid any attention, you know. Click the bell bell icon for notifications. Okay. Gotcha. I see it now, sir. You're right. There is one. There are 4 lights. Okay. It looks like Steam is open for whatever reason. Let's close that. Looks like we have other aviation programs that we don't need unless we're using the real world airliners. So let's close that. That helps. All we should have open is OBS and our little apps here. Okay. Murphy's Law, and then a call comes in. 30 seconds, please, dear viewer. Can we get through this live stream without more gremlins? So, the Royal Gorge, if you haven't tuned into the other ones, this seems like it's going to be a very, very, very common reoccurring run. Unless we switch airports again, of course, and other little landmarks. Yeah, let's get back to the simulator. All right, don't need that. Get it out of the way. Don't want to close it. Don't need that until we get out there. You know, I've been saying, you know, for the intro, after being bitten by a radioactive bird, somewhat mannered, Tony Tuthill feels compelled to transform into Kineas the SKYDUDE. I changed that. Being bitten by a radioactive bird, very ill-mannered and ill-tempered, Tony Tuthill feels compelled to transform into Kineas the SKYDUDE. Calm down. It's a work in progress. There's going to be bugs, man. Just relax. Where's that song? Roll with it, baby. Probably just enough fuel. About that. I'm too ill-tempered right now. I want to take off that way. What?
Pueblo Tower Kineas 21 ready at runway 26 left straight out departure.
Kineas 21 altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 wind calm straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left Kineas 21.
Hello. Got us going. They want us to go back? Nah, we ain't going back. Bumped my mouse. Flaps are up, landing light, da 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 da. I want to say it's about 30 to 50 miles to the east. I'll look in a minute. It'll tell us how many miles exactly. If this is your first trip with me, watching what's going on with SKYDUDEs, then we haven't done this run yet. It's just a bridge over a very deep gorge in the mountains. I drive down here quite often. Don't drive by here anymore as much as I used to. I used to drive by this place weekly. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing trimmed up here. Touchy. Close. Anytime you make a turn, you tend to dip a little bit. And I do believe we are supposed to be turning a little bit more east. Again, there are lots of professional ways to set things up before a flight like this. In the real world, you know, you'd probably have a couple of VORs tuned in and triangulating things. With this, they just want you at the moment use the map here already, and the Royal Gorge is that away. Yep. Turn. Follow Highway 50. I was right the other day. It was
Pueblo Tower, Kinia's 2-1 frequency change.
does seem like it is Highway 50.
2-1 is type Cessna 152.5 miles southwest of Pueblo, 5,300 feet. Request flight following.
Kinia's 2-1 Denver Center. Squawk 6612.
Squawk 6612, Kinia's 2-1.
Kinia's 2-1 radar contact 6 miles southwest of Pueblo, 5,400 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Well, now unless I speed up, it's just
Roger, Kinia's 2-1.
the normal slow going. I'm here quite often, usually sometimes 2 or 3 times a week or more, transporting things down here to Pueblo. We were there yesterday, downtown, right? All right, pretty much here. Usually over here, and sometimes over here. And let's see, Pueblo. The west coming up over here. Ah, yes, right here. That's the most level we've really been all day. Dig it. Wind's really calm right now. Best. Mm-hmm. That's the best we've had it all day. Somebody's got to explain to me why the drone camera, maybe it's not set right to follow right. Let's see here. Camera. External. Reset the position. That.
Kineas 2-1, contact Denver approach on 120.1. Good day.
120.1 for Kineas 2-1. Denver approach, Kineas 2-1, 5,600 feet.
Whoa.
Kineas 2-1, Denver approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
Well, now the drone isn't working at all. No. I don't know why it's giving us a landing ribbon for Pueblo West, but whatever. Good boating. A great place to go boating. Gotta be careful though. Well, anywhere you go boating, I suppose, you know, safety first. But they do have quite a few accidents. Yeah, this is all Pueblo West, where everybody's starting to move out to. A lot of rich people are moving over here. I don't know why. Maybe just to be close to the lake, but if I was rich, this is not, I suppose, but this wouldn't be my first choice. Nope. Dusty and nothing. Just dirt. Dirt, sir. Lots and lots of dirt. And they're like, well, but there's not so many people. Not anymore, sir. They found out you were going to move here. They've all started moving here. And they're just flooding this area. It's its own little city. It's going to have to split off and just not be called Pueblo West anymore. It's going to be so big. I'm pre-apologizing now. When you start any one of these career things, yeah, we haven't worked our way up to, you know, the super sporty planes. So yeah, you know, anytime you're doing one of these, you're going to start out with these very, very slow planes, and this is one of the slowest of them all, really. I mean, I think there are slower, but this is not even the normal trainer that people use. It's like the generation before the most common. That's the Cessna Skyhawk 172. This is the 152. Now is my camera bugged and won't put me back internal? Strange. Gremlins. It is just a day of Gremlins. And that's great. The instructor would be so proud. That is straight and level flight. The ball is right there. Everything's good. This is exactly where they would like you to be at all times. All balanced out, flying straight and level, not redlining your engine. Just a tiny bit of bob up there, but he's holding. That's lovely. We might have to pick up some altitude. Oh, like we're catching a little bit of wind. Look, notice the front of the nose starting to push over. Little adjustment here with the rudder and the nose. Might as well pitch up a little bit. Not much, just we don't need a whole lot of altitude, but we just do a tiny little incline over a long distance. We should have enough altitude. Long ramp. Very touchy. If you open the window, feel free to smoke. I'm not gonna harsh. Like no smoking. My plan. I guess. Now I'm wondering if we have to come all the way back to Pueblo. Wonder if we can just land at any airport and dump our passenger off. There, you saw it. Get out. But you took off from Pueblo. I don't care. Get an Uber. I'm done. Now the dang drone mode. Yeah. Nice view. as you may notice right there, it is a trike formation. If you're new to planes, they call that the trike, with the two wheels in the back and one wheel in the front. Older planes, a lot of older planes are called tail draggers, and it's the reverse. I'm gonna make some adjustments here. The two wheels are in the front, and then you got one back wheel. At some point in time, somebody said, you know, if we reverse the wheels with the one in front and two in the back instead, I believe it will be much safer to fly. It'll be much easier to land. It'll be much safer, and when you take off, you won't have to be facing straight up, and it'll just get rid of all those problems that come with owning a tail dragger. Yes, yes, yes. It will, they say. It will. It will do all of those things. And then they'll throw stuff at you like, but are you a real pilot? Well, yeah. Well, not unless you're really good flying the tail draggers. And I understand that it's a great idea to be able to try to fly as many planes as you can and learn how to fly tail draggers. But flying something that is inherently more unsafe, and I'm sure that if you are a tail dragger pilot, you can, and you should, come into the chat and explain to me why, why you would want a tail dragger set up. Like a lot of the bush planes are tail draggers, and that even seems way more dangerous to me, to come in the way that they land with your nose up and you can't see the ground. There could be a big rock there. Why in the world? So, okay, I'll say, yeah, then I guess I'm not a real pilot, because I hate flying them. I hate flying tail draggers. I don't like it. They make me nervous. There was a design in the 20s, 30s, and 40s that was the most popular plane at one time of all time. One of the safest planes in the world to fly, and thousands and thousands of people owned them because they said, they would have videos out there, and you can find them still in archives or maybe even on YouTube. Hey, a 12-year-old flies a plane, and it's probably going to be the Ercoupe, E-R-C-O-U-P-E, the Ercoupe, something like that. And it had a linked on the you call it a yoke in a airplane, but the steering wheel. So on the Ercoupe steering wheel, your rudder and the rudder was tied to it. You didn't have to use foot pedals. It was all done in the steering wheel. And somewhere along the way, they've decided to remove that and put it back to the foot pedals, even though it was designed by NASA and a bunch of really, 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 really smart people to be super safe. So I haven't flown one. I don't even have one in the simulator. But that's always made me wonder, when you have a platform that is so much more stable or easy for people to use, then why would you do away with that? Like Cessna, they've never had an Ercoupe style, as far as I know. Neither has anybody else, as far as I know. Just tuning in, yeah, like, where are you? I am in Colorado, and I am just south of Colorado Springs, and that way. and Pueblo is right behind us. And that straight ahead, that bald peak, that's Pikes Peak. So we're to the side of Pikes Peak, so in between Colorado Springs, Pueblo, and we're heading west towards the mountain to go to the Grand Canyon, which is a large, super high bridge in between, over a gorge, and it's royal. Out of all the gorges in the world, somebody came here and said, "But this is a royal gorge. I dub thee Royal Gorge." Lincoln Park. Not the band. Oops. That should be it. That marker up ahead. Yeah. All we need to do is just keep a tiny bit of incline to get out there. Can't say as I've really spent, I mean, I've been to Canyon City, but much more when I was younger. I had family and may still somewhere down there. I don't know. And I used to come this way a lot. And then I think you turn at Canyon City to go to, where the heck am I thinking? I want to say Pagosa, but it's not Pagosa. You turn that way to go to Pagosa. It's the place where Eric Coomer, Dominion Voting Machines, is from. And it's just, we had family members that lived out there, and we used to go there quite a bit. So we're entering what people call a royal gorge. I can imagine some people in Europe going, "You call that a gorge? Come on. Come on. You Americans." Come over here, we'll show you a royal gorge. But I mean, from the air though, when we do get there and we look straight down, it is quite impressive. But yeah, just that small bit of nose up, keeping us climbing. so slowly. That's just kind of right where we need to be. And even drop the nose down, start leveling out. Down a tiny bit. Definitely started subtle descent. A little too high. Oh, what a drag. We haven't gotten our message from our lady. Tell us that we are at our destination for the photographs. So it might be bugged again. This is frustrating. Because at 2 miles, she always lets us know that we're there. Oh, this is terribly frustrating. We're here. When we were doing one earlier, it took a moment to catch up. I don't know if that's the problem or not, but I tell you, she's not right. They should be snapping photos already. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. We're here. Dispatch, we're here. Good sound. Yeah, that's a pretty good distance down there. View. So people bungee jump off this thing. Insane. Not me. Three. All right, let's check this. Come on. We're at our destination. Oh, now and we're getting another waiting for matching plane and location error. Well, folks, today is just gremlins, 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 gremlins. We were doing fine. On a Neofly. Well, Gorge. We're here. Well, folks, when you're a Sky Dude, I suppose you have to just take these things as they come. Maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Checking things. Maybe that, I don't know. That shouldn't have caused any problem. I don't want to disconnect and reconnect. Hmm. All I can do is head back. Or go to another airport and land and see what she does. Oh, what a frustrating afternoon. It hasn't really stopped since I've tried doing this. Because yesterday we had the blowout with the controller. That prevented yesterday's live stream, so I had to double that and do that this morning, and everything was great. Everything was going swimmingly. And then all of a sudden, in the last hour or so of the first live stream today, just everything went haywire and still hasn't worked right. Hmm. This is probably for joking around, saying I'll drop my passengers off at the nearest airport after we get them there. But yeah, we'll show you.
Contact Denver Center on 128.375. Good day.
Going to 128.375, Kinneas 21.
Hmm.
Denver Center, Kinneas 219,500 feet.
Kinneas 21 Denver Center altimeter 29.9, 2 continue as planned.
Pueblo Tower, Kinneas 21 is 3 miles west 7,600 feet with Quebec to land.
Kinneas 21 Pueblo Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm fly left traffic runway 26 left.
Enter left downwind runway 26 left, Kinneas 21.
What a drag.
Kinneas 21, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway. Kinneas 21 contact ground on 121.9.
121.9, Kinneas 21.
This one bugged out too. Sit here for a minute and see if it does anything. I doubt it. They will land at a KPUB though. They didn't get beyond that. Do, 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 do. I don't know, folks. I will have to do some hunting down in Reddits or with the user manual and see if there's a way to reset it. If not, then maybe we try it all over, start all over again tomorrow. Like I said, it's a work in progress, and I can't get too upset when things go wrong, but they've been at it a while. So they should have most of these things worked out. So that's all I can do. It's just, there's no point in doing any more of this. I could just mess around and do other things, but it's all for doing this stuff. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and end today's live stream here. Probably go back in and edit this one too. I had another one of those starts where I left the wrong screen up. Need to edit that out. Yeah, the first one was bad. Almost like 40 minutes in the Neofly screen. Horrible. What a terrible, terrible rookie thing to do. Okay, folks. Hey, thank you for spending a minute of your time watching me make a fool out of myself and watching all this fail. Thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. Like and subscribe. It helps a lot. And I could definitely use the help right now with anything. So I will do my best to endeavor to see you tomorrow unless something should come up. My schedule is very flexible. I'm on call and running around all the time. I don't have anything to do. Usually I can just start bright and early, kind of like we did today. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again.